welcome to
New vlog.
Siem Reap. New vlog.
Siem Reap.
Today we're going to see some rats. So it's
Not ordinary rats, they are hero rats.
hero rats. If you imagine Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in rat form, that's kind of what this is. Or the biker mice from Mars. You too old for that?
No, I know those.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously
okay.
I watched it.
Okay, so obviously that's a bit pushing a bit far, but these hero rats are all about being heroes. Well, how do I say? We're going to tell you more about what they are when we go in. We've got a guide, so he's going to show us around and tell you about these rats. Good size.
Oh my god, that's massive.
So these are hero rats, and we're going to tell you why they're heroes. This is where we've come to, the APOPO Visitor Centre.
So what APOPO is, it's a global non-profit organization that train rats to detect landmines.
And tuberculosis. They also have dogs as well. They're nicknamed hero rats. Really cool. We've never seen anything like this. They've only been in Cambodia since 2015. They started in Africa, I believe. These are African rats, which they brought over specifically to do this. So we're going to see how they're making the country safer using these hero rats.
So this is where US bombed Cambodia.
So the green is where they've cleared, the red is yet to be cleared.
But no, you can't actually clean it.
Still like large chunks here. Campot where we
It's
were.
very expensive. It can cost from $300 to $1,000 to remove the mines.
Look how many countries are affected by mines, which are contaminated. The red ones.
Contaminated.
Yeah.
Residual or suspected. Clearing is the green ones, is already cleared.
So a lot of places need this, and it's really cool that they can use rats to do this.
We are from outside. We are from Belgium. Also, our co-founder, he is a Belgian people. He is a person that found this rat have good nose. Normally, normal rat they always sleep at night time, but this rat sleep at daytime. He don't understand why this rat sleep at daytime and how they can find food at night time, because night time is dark, so they cannot see very well. How they can find food? So they have to smell. And then he tried to research with this rat more and more, and then he found that rat have good nose. And then he looked around the world, which problem that this rat can have? Landmine. And then he tried to research and train more with that rat, and then he succeeded. In Cambodia, we have male and female rat, but all of these rats, they cannot have baby because they've been castrated. To become a hero rat, we have to train them 9 months to 1 year. The rat that we train them to detect landmine, we apply them here, but before we use them in the field, we not allow them spread around by themselves to sniffing the landmine. So we have to create all of these boxes first. If we don't, we cannot control them. Firstly, our team they have to use manual metal detector to clear all of this safe lane. That you see all of the line here, it means clear by manual metal detector. After they clear the safe lane, and then they create these boxes. After that, we use the rat. One rat, we need 2 people to control. 2 people, they have to stand on both sides on this safe lane, and then they have rope one to other guy. And then they attach the rope with the rat harness, and then they pull them back and forth like this. When the rat they get any smell of explosive, they will be stopped there and then give us a signal by scratching. When we saw the rat scratching, it means that they found landmine. And that rat, they are too light, so they not set off the landmine. So they can step, they can jump or scratch on the top of the landmine. So we never lose any rat during that we use them in the minefield. These small red dot that you saw, some of this spread here, it is landmine that found by our team. And big circle like this, it is landmine that found by our people living around the minefield. APOPO and other organizations, we have commitment with the government to make Cambodian free mine in 2025. When we train them to find landmine, one rat we have to pay 7,000 US dollars. Then we have testing with manual metal detector and rat, the same sphere, around 200 square meter. If we use manual metal detector, we have to spend 40. But if we use the rat, only 30 minutes. You know how much different that we can use the rat and manual metal detector, and how much money that you pay with the rat, and how much you pay money with the manual metal detector. This minefield, we spent 3 months. The total sphere that we clear from that area around 35 hectares. During that time, we found all of these red dots. More than 100 landmine and unexploded ordnance underground. It mainly saves more than 100 people. Here we have 4 of them to show you. You can see one over there, we call anti-tank. Anti-tank, they all the way bury underground between 50 centimeter to 1 meter. And that mine they all the way plan to protect vehicle, but not for human. Because that mine, they need the pressure 200 kilogram up. Even the people that jump walk across that landmine, but that mine is not activated, so it's still safe for us. After the war, our people, they don't have money. So when they need food, they have to do farm. When they reach, they would like to speed up their farm. They would like get more food, they have to take tractor. But they did not know underground have this anti-tank. They did not see any landmine, they did not explode by landmine. And then they take a tractor. They just know themselves, no landmine. But when they take tractor, unfortunately, under their lane that they do farm before have anti-tank. They just change the way to take tractor and then get blow up. That's why in Cambodia still have this accident. Other one there, we call mortar. That mortar, they all the way shoot from the ground, so they are not dropped from airplane. That you always see in the movie that they have a gun like this. And then they put inside, and then they fire. Sometimes they explode, sometimes they are not, they're still like this. And this one from China. And we have 2 more here. You can see one of that, the black one, that is for injure. Another one here is for killing. 2 of this mine. We call anti-personnel landmine. That mine, they all the way bury underground between 5 to 7 centimeters. And this landmine, they need a pressure 3 kilograms. When you step on that landmine, over 3 kilograms, that mine will activate immediately and then damage your leg. Other one here, you can see the wire from landmine to the tree there. They all the way do like that. They plant the landmine on the surface. And then they attach the rope, the landmine switch to the tree, something like that. When you trip the wire, that landmine just jumps up around 1 meter and then explode on the air. And then they spread around metal strap through your body, especially your heart, and then you die. In Cambodia, we have this type of landmine, the plastic one, and it's the most common that we found them in Cambodia. And it's the same thing like show you on the map. Before we use garage, we have to create this box. The way that I'm standing on, because safe lane, that we use manual metal detector to search for the people they stand on to using the rat by this rope. And here we have 2 spots to test the rat. You can see one on the surface over there, just metal. The rat, they don't detect metal, but they take explosive. Then we have one over there. Then we have explosive that we bury underground. So when the rat arrive there, they will give us a reaction scratch.
So cute.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a big mouse that's kind of been under a cell.
Oh, so cute.
Well, it doesn't look like a normal rat.
So cute. So cute.
So cute.
That is the real spot that have explosive. We have to do click system. When the rat do good job, and then we give them a treat with banana. We have 2 ways. When the rat they do that, we have to mark first, and then we know the option where is the landmine, and then they dig. They see the whole landmine first. If they can remove, yes. And then they will make, if cannot, they have to make a hole more to detonate the landmine.
And the purpose of the noise is what?
Yes.
Why do you make the clip?
Because there is the system that we have to train, that we train them. Click, it means the sound to make the rat stop, scratch. Click, the rat they will stop and then go straight the handler to get the food.
Right. Okay, so yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
You know, the rat, they are work only 3 hours a day. Only 3 hours a day, and then they come back home sleep. But human, they have to work until 2 p.m. After the rat, they finish 3 hours a day, they will go back home, and the human, they still work and cut, make a box for rat tomorrow. So, yeah, that is the way. Recognize this rat in nocturnal by their whiskers is all the way activated, but the eye is not. They all the way open. Not like us. Sometimes we blinking with the eye, but this one no, all the way open.
Hey, where are you going? Do you want to go?
Oh, so cute. Hello. Ooh, it's licking me. Oh. There we go. Thank you.
Like banana.
Hey.
Sophia? Sophia. Yeah. Thank you so much. They're showing the amount of mines that they've cleared from 2016 to now. They've got like 1,522 personnel mines, anti-tank mines 10 they found, all these numbers. And they have a little table of the best performing rats, which I think is the coolest part here. So number one we have Ronin, number 2 we have Princess Diana, and number 3 we have Charlene. Best 3 performing rats in the business.
And overall, they've got 62 rats.
So they estimate there's about 4 to 6 million unexploded mines and other sorts of bombs in Cambodia. If you consider, since they've started, these are the numbers, 1,521 to 1,500. They've cleared a small portion of what's actually out there. This is the square meters covered, 4 million. That's from January to June 2020. Overall, they've covered 20 million square meters with these rats, which is really crazy.
So far, they suspected about 19,000 people got killed by landmines and 51,000 people were injured, and most of them children.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. Children find these things, they just run off sometimes, you know, or they find unexploded bombs. I think cluster bombs are quite the worst. They just pick them up, think they're some sort of toy or something, and before you know it, boom. So they have 4 centres across Cambodia, in Battambang, Siem Reap, and 2 in Phra Vihear. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. They're doing great work here. These little cute rats are saving so many lives. It's crazy. It's such a good project. I'll put a link in the description if anybody wants to make a donation to this place. We obviously will, because it's such a great cause.
And if you come visit, just come visit. $8.
$8 a ticket to come in per person for this little experience.
Them. It's great.
And it supports them as well, their entry tickets. So if you're on Siem Reap, of course you're going to do Angkor, but give this consideration as well. It's not actually far from Angkor temples. So definitely stop here, help them out, see these cute little animals, cute little rats doing their thing. So we're going to end it here. We're going to be in Siem Reap for a while, so we're going to have a few vlogs from here. Yeah, we love this place. I'm sure we'll show you more. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.